Welcome to the Witty and Rise podcast, the place where truth meets sass, where the sacred and slightly inappropriate sit at the same table. Here we tell the unfiltered stories of women finding their voices, their joy, their damn selves again. We talk to the people who love them because when one of us heals, the rest of us do too. I'm Kenzie, life coach, storyteller extraordinaire, proud believer that you can be deep without being dull, sensual without apology, and wise while still laughing at the ridiculousness of it all. So, pull up a chair, pour whatever you are drinking, be it coffee, wine, or something stronger, and let's rise together. Today's story starts with a pair of shoes and ends in a parking lot. It happened over a beautiful glass of wine. Seriously, I was sitting at a bar with my girlfriend, and she just had her first baby. And we were just like catching up and swapping stories and laughter when she leaned in and looked at me like dead in the eyes and had this different spark to her, this like defiance. And I'm like, what's going on? Did I miss something? And she's like, I want the shoes. I want the shoes. I laughed and I'm very, very confused. And I'm just like, what shoes? The shoes? And she's like, yeah, get this. I've got the diapers, right? I got the clothes, I bought the crib, but now I want those high heels that I've been eyeing for months. I bought the baby what he needed, and now I want what I want. And then she said the line that like literally hit me, you guys, like lightning. It was, I took care of him and now I want to take care of me. Right? Seriously. And in that jaw dropping moment, it gave me a permission slip. It gave me this this thing that said, "Oh my gosh, I could possibly have a baby and still want the things that I want. I don't have to be covered in spit up. It's a whole different story. I don't have to be covered in baby puke. I don't have to be, this person that just, gets swept up in all the beauty, but all the oofta ooftinesses of motherhood. I can still be myself. I can still want the things that I want and have the baby too. And so let me just take you back that Matt and I, my husband, were at this time, we're not thinking of starting a family whatsoever. Even the idea of children scared me. And BT dubs, I do have 4 kids, so joke's on me. But it gave me that permission slip, you guys. It gave me the permission slip of I can have a baby and still want the things that I want too. It like how to describe it. It landed in my chest and like went softly down my belly and there it sat for a long time. And this was about 15, 20 years ago and I still use that mantra. However, I didn't listen at the time and I totally wish I had. But what happens? Life moves on, right? So, this was the lesson, the parking lot lesson. I found myself in a Xerox parking lot. I was literally gripping the steering wheel. My heart was pounding. My heart was racing. Every single morning, the same routine. I'd get into my Bonneville, pull up my CDs, pick out one of my favorite songs on the 40 to the 45-minute commute. I'd jam out, right? Trying to dispel all the thoughts and feelings that were swirling around in my head. I got so many swirly whirlies when I was on my way up to where I was working. I would pull into the parking lot and then my chest would tighten like bricks around me and coincidentally around my heart as well. I started to sweat. An aching pain would start to pulsate in the pit of my stomach, and my breath would catch, and then it would grow faster and shorter and faster and shorter. My body would scream, no, right? Like, please don't go in there. Please don't take on any more pain. Don't take on any more anguish. Don't take, the word no. I was in sales for an answer. Any more time than you have to. We don't have to do this. Please, please, there are other positions out there. Please stop. And every morning I ignored her. I ignored that voice in my head. I ignored that feeling. I opened the car door, slammed it shut, and then I heard the horn go beep behind me. And that beep, you guys, was like a silent, not silent because it's a beep. It was like the universe's way of, hey, you're ignoring me again. And off you go. It was like I was kind of like locking myself in and locking myself up. And that horn was just like that little indication. Ugh. But that parking lot moment when my body was tensing up, it wouldn't move, was my sign. She was literally whispering and begging me and warning me, but I kept shoving her voice in between my toes, right? And not wanting to do anything about it. And then what happens when you don't listen? She got louder. And boy, did the bitch get louder. That was the day that I learned that my emotions don't just float in my head, they live in my body. They manifest, right, as knots, as tightness, as exhaustion. And if you don't listen, she will start yelling until you do. So here's the clinker. That shoe moment, those shoes gave me the permission. The parking lot gave me a warning. And together they taught me this. Listen in, this is fantastic. I don't have to disappear to be loved. I don't have to silence myself to belong. I don't have to choose between caring for others and caring for myself. You are not here to serve, survive, and smile for that family photo, right? You are here to be whole. Because when one woman starts listening, starts honoring her wants, her needs, her no's, it doesn't just change her, right? It changes everything. Her kids feel it, her partners feel it, her parents feel it, her friendships shift, her whole community expands. And that ripple effect starts with you, my love. So here's my invitation. What's your shoes moment, right? The time that your body said no and you went along with it anyways, because we've all done that. What would it look like to honor this path, to want and to listen, starting now? Baby steps, baby steps. And the next episode, we're talking about the voice you almost lost, the one that you've been holding back ever so slightly, maybe for years, only to unleash her and to speak again. We will be interviewing another person because, again, when one person heals, the other one does too. Until then, you guys, you can have the baby and buy the goddamn shoes.